In a world filled with myths and legends, there existed a mystical lady named Ivy. Ivy was not like any ordinary woman. She had a deep connection with water and possessed magical powers that allowed her to communicate with the creatures of the lake. Ivy lived in a small village nestled by the serene shores of a picturesque lake. The villagers revered her as the guardian of their land, for she could harness the healing energies of the water and bring prosperity to their lives. With her radiant green eyes and flowing silver hair, Ivy was a vision of enchantment. One moonlit night, as the ripples gently caressed the lake's surface, Ivy heard a faint cry for help carried by the breeze. Following the sound, she discovered a baby swan caught in a tangle of reeds, struggling to free itself. Ivy's heart went out to the helpless creature, and without hesitation, she used her magic to untangle it. The swan, named Lily, looked up at Ivy with eyes filled with gratitude. From that day on, Ivy and Lily became inseparable companions. They explored the lake together, venturing into its depths and encountering all manner of fantastical creatures. Ivy's powers grew stronger with each new encounter, and she gained the ability to summon water at will, creating sparkling fountains and cascading waterfalls wherever she went. As word of Ivy's abilities spread, people from distant lands sought her guidance and assistance. Kings and queens, warriors, and humble fishermen came to her for wisdom and the blessing of her magic. Ivy would listen to their tales and, with a twinkle in her eye, offer them the guidance they sought. She taught them to respect the tranquility of the lake and to cherish its abundant gifts. One day, a tremendous storm swept across the village. Rain poured from the heavens and lightning danced across the sky, instilling fear in the hearts of the villagers. They sought shelter, praying for safety from the raging tempest. Ivy, standing at the edge of the lake, raised her hands and called upon the spirits of the water. With a gentle touch, she calmed the storm, soothing the rain and bringing peace back to the land. Ivy's fame spread far and wide, and she was invited to the court of the wise Queen Arabella. The queen, known for her love of nature, wished to honor Ivy and learn from her ancient knowledge. Ivy, humble as ever, accepted the queen's invitation and embarked on a journey to the majestic castle. The queen welcomed Ivy with open arms, and the courtiers marveled at her radiant presence. Ivy shared her wisdom with the queen, teaching her the secrets of the lake and the importance of living in harmony with nature. Queen Arabella, inspired by Ivy's teachings, declared a decree to protect the lakes and their inhabitants, ensuring their preservation for generations to come. Years passed, and Ivy's legend grew. Her mystical powers continued to bring peace and prosperity wherever she went. She dedicated her life to the preservation of the lake, tirelessly advocating for its protection and spreading awareness of its delicate balance. And so, as the stars glittered in the night sky, children and adults alike fell asleep to the soothing lullaby of Ivy's story, their dreams filled with visions of mystical lakes and a world where magic and nature danced hand in hand. One beautiful morning, as Ivy and Lilia stood by the edge of the tranquil lake, a gentle breeze whispered through the air, carrying with it a mystical melody. Ivy's eyes sparkled with delight as she recognized the tune. It was the song of the water nymphs, the guardians of the lake's secrets. Entranced by the music, Ivy and Lilia followed its ethereal melody deep into the heart of the forest that surrounded the lake. The trees whispered ancient secrets as they passed, their branches forming a natural canopy above them. Ivy and Lilia emerged into a magical clearing where a shimmering waterfall cascaded down from the cliffs above. There, in the midst of the cascading water, stood a group of water nymphs, their translucent forms illuminated by the sunlight. Their voices blended in perfect harmony, their melodic tones resonating with the very essence of the lake. Ivy and Lilia approached, their hearts filled with wonder and awe. The water nymphs greeted Ivy and Lilia with joy, recognizing their kinship with the lake. They revealed to them the sacred rituals and ancient spells that allowed Ivy to deepen her connection with the enchanted waters. Ivy immersed herself in their teachings, her bond with the lake growing stronger than ever before. With her newfound knowledge, Ivy's powers expanded even further. She could now summon shimmering mists that carried messages across great distances and weave delicate water webs that brought good fortune to those touched by their droplets. Lilia, too, discovered her own unique abilities, her touch imbuing the waters with gentle healing energies that brought solace to all who sought them. Together, Ivy and Lilia roamed the mystical realms of the lake, encountering magical creatures and exploring hidden underwater caves. They danced with playful mermaids and conversed with wise sea turtles, learning valuable lessons from each encounter. Word of Ivy and Lilia's extraordinary adventures spread throughout the land, attracting people from far and wide. Visitors came seeking the magical touch of the lake, yearning to experience its transformative powers and receive Ivy and Lilia's guidance. The village flourished as travelers brought stories of their encounters with the enchanted waters back to their homes, spreading the legend of Ivy and the mystical Lady of the Lake. As the years passed, the village by the lake became known as a place of wonder and enchantment. Ivy and Lilia continued to share their wisdom, their presence a beacon of hope and inspiration. The lake's waters became a source of healing, nurturing the bodies and souls of those who bathed in its embrace. And so, as the moon rose high in the night sky, children and adults alike fell asleep to the enchanting lullaby of Ivy and Lilia's story. Their dreams carried them to the magical realm of the lake, where mysteries unfolded, and the waters whispered secrets